Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Clara Z and I do videos on luxury handbags and fashion items. So today I'm excited to share with you my latest bag, which is the Hermes Birkin 25. So here it is. It is in the color Beige de Weimar and the leather is known as Veau Jonathan. So this leather is similar to the Swift leather, however it is slightly a bit more rigid, and the inside of the bag is a Chèvre goatskin leather. So based on my understanding, this is a new leather and also a new color from Hermes. I really love this color because it is a neutral color, and also I love the leather because it is super buttery soft. So I'm not going to share too much about my journey in how I scored this bag. If you're interested to know more about that, I would highly recommend that you go to FasionablyAmy's YouTube channel. I'll put the link down below. I was in her live chat together with both Amy and Kat, and we spent 2 hours talking about my journey on how I scored this bag and some tips to share with you based on my experience. So if you're interested in seeing that video, I'll put the link down below, and I highly recommend going to watch the YouTube live. So on this video, I'm going to share with you a bit of the pros and cons I found with this bag. After using this bag for approximately 2 weeks, I have carried this bag to work and also for leisure, and so I'm just going to spend some time talking about the pros and cons. So let's get started. So the pros of this bag is that the bag, first of all, is extremely high quality. Whether it's the workmanship or the leather, it is definitely above anything I have touched and looked at say Chanel, LV, and all those top name brands. The leather is super buttery soft, and I always want to squish it, although I know I shouldn't be squishing this bag, but it is so soft I always want to touch it. The stitching on this bag is perfect. So unlike when I do shop at some other labels, I sometimes always have to check if there are parts that are crooked or if there is stitching that is coming apart. But with Hermes bags, I find that they are absolutely perfect. So I may be new to Hermes, so I don't have a lot of experience with their bags, or maybe I'm still in a very big love phase, so I can't see all the cons. However, to me, this bag is perfect. So another thing I love about this bag is that it has feet. So as you can see, it has 4 feet at the bottom to protect the bag when I put it anywhere on a surface. So generally I would not put this on the floor unless it was a clean carpeted area or on a table or on a chair. Another pro of this bag is that it's extremely easy to get in and out of the bag. So I believe most people carry this bag with the top open. I hardly ever see anyone who would take the flap and put it over the closure and put the sangles on top. So most people carry this bag like this, and so it's very easy to get in and out of. If some of you have been following me for some time, I'm a bit like Kat, and if you follow her channel, she also likes bags where you just open, put in, take out whatever you need, no fuss, and move on. Another pro of this bag is that I love the capacity of this bag. So one of the reasons that I prefer the 25 over the 30 is that I feel that the 30 is probably too big for my needs. For me, the 25 is perfect. It can carry my essentials and a little more. So if I can just share with you what's inside, you can see it's not totally full. So I have a makeup pouch, a second pouch, I have a card holder, another card holder, some masks, more extra masks, my sunglasses, a mask holder, my Bastia card holder, my AirPods, and a chocolate bar. And I would say I can even fit another thin scarf or cardigan along the top if I needed to, just because it is an open top, so you can lay things along the top. Another reason why I prefer the 25 over the 30 is that I feel that this bag is not too big, and so if I am in crowded places, I don't need to worry about bumping into people, or if it's slightly a bit more crowded, I can protect it by holding it up very close to my body. Sometimes I joke that I hold it like a child or like a football, so it is a small enough size that I can do that. And another reason why I prefer the 25 over the 30 is that I do think that the 25 is lighter than the 30, and I do prefer lighter bags because of the leather. Because it is a Vo Jonathan, it would also be lighter than the Togo leather bag. So now that I have talked about the pros of the bag, let's talk about a few of the cons of the bag. So one of the pros was that it is very easy to get in and out of, but some people may see this as a con because they might feel it's too open. It is rather difficult to be able to close the bag because you need to put this flap over it, and after that you have to tie up the sangles and put it over this twist knob. But having said that, I don't think it's too easy to get into this bag, because once you hold together the two top handles, you can see that the openings are not too big, that it's so easy to put your hands inside the side of the bag. Another con of this bag, which I don't think is just related to this particular bag, is that it can slouch over time, and hence I do plan on getting a bag insert for this, which should help it. But you'll also note that the sangles on the side, they too tend to kind of move out, so you need to adjust them from time to time to make this part a bit tighter. So from opening and closing the bag, you see the sangles come out. And if you wanted to tighten the bag again, you would have to pull those in to tighten them a bit more. But overall, it doesn't bother me. Another con is that this bag has no shoulder strap, and hence you really have to rely on using the two top handles. You can see I have put two twillies on them for a couple of reasons. Firstly, because I've been told that if you don't put twillies on the two handles, then sometimes if your hands are dirty, you could dirty the two handles. However, I do recommend putting two, because they've said that sometimes if you only put one, the two handles could become different colors over time. And another reason being because sometimes I do need to put this over my wrist, and it does fit through my wrist up to about halfway up my arm. And if you're wearing bracelets that are sharp, you can scratch the handles, which is why I prefer to have the twillies on that. So speaking of the top handles, what I've also realized by not having a shoulder strap, because I do need to carry this either handheld or slightly through my arm, and I do talk about this on the live a bit, is that if you're wearing a watch or a sweater, you could struggle a bit to move that over, because you need to move it over your watch or your sweater. And another con is that because you're holding this bag with one hand, then if you're holding a phone on the other hand, and if you have a large phone, you could find it a bit hard to text someone, because you might need two hands for your phone and for you to text someone. And in the case of when I'm going to work, not only am I busy on my phone and holding my bag, but sometimes I need to pick up coffee, and hence if I want to also carry my coffee, I may need to put my phone inside my bag so that I can carry my coffee. But of course, when I get to the office, I need to take out my card to get into the office, and hence I may need to put down my coffee on the floor or on a ledge so that I can go into my bag, grab my company key card, and open the door that way, pick up my coffee, and get into the office. So that is another con. Having said that, one way to get around that is that sometimes I will carry a lightweight recycle grocery bag, and I will put it in the bag. And what I do is, if I'm in crowded spaces, I will untie my recycle bag, put my bag in and carry it over my shoulder so that I can use it as a shoulder bag in order to free up my arms, or if I want to protect the bag if I am in busy areas. And also if it does rain, it is also another way of protecting the bag. So that grocery bag not only acts as a recycle grocery bag on days that I do need to pick up extra items, but it is also a way of protecting my bag and allowing me to carry this bag over my shoulder if I do need a hands-free experience. So if you ask me if I do recommend the Hermes Birkin 25 bag, I absolutely recommend this bag. First of all, this bag is fairly easy to get in and out of, and the capacity is excellent. Number two, the quality of the leather and the craftsmanship is absolutely superb. And number three, this bag goes with everything. It can be dressed up, it can be dressed down, and it does look very chic, and it absolutely elevates any outfit. So I hope this video was useful to you. Again, if you want to learn more about my journey on how I scored this beautiful bag, please do check out the link below to go to Fashionably Amy's channel to hear the live I did together with Amy and Kat. Thank you for watching again, and if you have not done so already, please do like and subscribe, and I wish you a fabulous day. Bye bye now.